Here's your podcast segment. The New York Times is calling it a speed run through the entertainment industrial complex, and when you hear Gracie Abrams' story, it's hard to argue with that. The 26-year-old pop star, daughter of filmmaker J.J. Abrams and producer Katie McGrath, has just announced her third album, Daughter from Hell, dropping July 17. And it might be her most personal work yet. Abrams grew up in Los Angeles, surrounded by what became a remarkable creative orbit, collaborating early on with producer Blake Slatkin, running in circles that included the Kid Laroi and Tate McRae, and counting Audrey Hobart, now an emerging pop star in her own right, as her best friend and longtime creative partner. That world launched her career, but it also came with a weight. Opening slots for Taylor Swift and Olivia Rodrigo, a Grammy-nominated duet with Swift called Us, a 2024 Best New Artist nomination, the kind of trajectory that invites as much scrutiny as it does celebration. And Abrams has felt that scrutiny. Growing up with famous parents in a famous industry, she's been careful about how much she shares. But on this new album, something has shifted. The lead single, Hit the Wall, pushes back against being reduced to a problem to be solved. Another track, Look at My Life, sits with the strange discomfort of getting what you wanted and finding it doesn't quite fit. She spent 1 year at Barnard College before taking a leave of absence, and she says she still wonders what she missed, not just academically, but as a person, a friend, a, quote, global citizen. The title track, though, is the real centerpiece. It's a song Abrams wrote directly to her mother, an apology, a thank you, and a reckoning, all at once. She described writing it as hardcore weeping in a way she hadn't experienced in a long time. She played it for her mom the night they finished it. Her mother cried. Abrams says they've earned the relationship they have now, with FaceTime calls running 6 times a day, but it took years of sneaking out, lying, and putting herself in positions she admits were genuinely unsafe. There's also a surprise on the album that's drawn significant public attention, a song called Imaginary Friend, co-written with Irish actor Paul Mescal, her longtime partner. Abrams chose to include it despite knowing it would invite more scrutiny into her personal life. Her reasoning? No amount of trolling, she said, can take away how happy the experience of making something was, or how much she learned about herself and her partner in the process. Daughter from Hell arrives July 17, and if Gracie Abrams has anything to say about it, it'll be the record that finally lets you see exactly where she came from and how complicated it's been to leave.